What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot, and today we're going to talk about the Transformers Missing Link, C-05 Sunstreaker, and C-06 Cordon in-hand images, courtesy of several 2005 boards members, as well as from other Facebook groups. We have users Furiog, Toy Sanzen, Yukurito, Tomy Moni, Azo Novik, and Tam Modeler. That's a mouthful. These are a lot of pictures, so I put them together based on the pictures that we have. And it looks like not only do we get the Missing Link characters, we also get the Diaclone drivers that go with them as well. So that makes everything even cool. Now, being that the toys are about 10,560 yen, they're about 70 to 80 bucks or so US, probably, maybe in that, I don't know. I haven't really pre-ordered them, not really going to go that far in the Missing Link. I really just want Prime, and if they do like a Megatron Ultra Magnus, I mean, I prefer Legacy and beyond. It's just a thing. I don't want to go down so many portals, and they do look good, but I just can't do it. So we had to set 5 seconds on the clock. These are a lot of pictures. Each of the figures come in the short style packaging. These are the catalogs, I guess, that come with both of them, and they show the current Missing Links. And I really wish I can get my hands on it, CO2, and I do want the other one that's like the Sentinel Prime, but I gotta hold off, and I got some other stuff I had to get. I have some Dragon Ball figures I had to get, but yeah, here's in the catalog. Honestly though, if you're a G1 collector, you definitely want to get at least G1 Sunstreaker. As you know, there's no official Sunstreaker that's made. And so here's the packaging for Cordon. And what's cool about it, you do get the Diaclone drivers, and they have like magnets and things like that, that you can look at. I mean, that you can connect the cars to, and you get all the packaging, you get the stickers, I mean, that's good. They're including a lot of stuff, and there's some different, I forget where they're from, so please don't ask me. I don't have any of these, so I don't know. But there's some comparison with the figures. There they are riding in the Blue Roller. I guess that comes with the Sentinel Prime. Standing next to Bumblebees. I guess that's supposed to be Spike or Sparkplug. Here's some more pictures with the original G1 Prowl. And I'm going to tell you right now, Prowl and the Missing Link, I think that would be one a lot of people want to buy. But so far, so good. Cordon looks nice. Not a big fan of Cordon. When I say that, I mean, the Lamborghinis, the Countachs, and we only know 2 in G1, and that was, Sideswipe and Sunstreaker, and they weren't like cop cars. I do have the Selects 2-pack with the Cordon in it, though. I had little third-party upgrades, but my other Sunstreaker, the one that I have 4 Sunstreakers, well, 2 Sunstreakers, and the red one and the cop one. So those I have 4 of the mold right now. But it does look nice though, man. I've always been a fan of Sunstreaker, so I don't know if the cards are right after I do some other stuff and shopping. I might get the Sunstreaker, man. You got to get the Sunstreaker. Like I said, there is no official mold for Sunstreaker. So yeah, you got to pick up one. You just automatically got to pick up one. But it's nice to see that at least Takara recognized that we needed this mold out there, because everything you get is a high quality KO. Yes, there are high quality reverse engineered KOs out there. Really, they're not bad. I've had one. They're pretty good, but some about them, some of the things don't actually, it is. It's not, it's not perfect. You know it when you get it in your hands. But yeah, if anybody sells you like a G1 Sunstreaker, like, yeah, well, I got these, there was some stock in Walmart, they're lying. It's a fake. Now here's Sunstreaker. I guess he comes with Spike. I guess that's supposed to be Spike. If it's not, somebody be, okay, then put it in the comments and get on with life. But yeah, you can put him in the car and everything like that, and he can, ride around again, that exposed engine block, and there's the head of a Sunstreaker poking out like that. That's pretty cool. And you get the same similar type of stickers, color correcting stickers, I used to call them. But yeah, I always did like the Sunstreaker mold. I always did like that modified Countach look. It's just something about it. The fact that he transforms differently than Sideswipe. So yeah, bring on Sideswipe, bring on Prowl, bring on a Megatron, bring on the Starscream. Just bring them on. Bring them all on. this is gonna be tough, man, because like Sunstreaker is one of those like you really don't understand, man. Like in my G1 collecting back when I was really 2000, 2001, 2, and 3, when I was really kind of like, in the G1 hard and brave, man, getting the Sunstreaker that had everything was tough. And it was like, everybody's trying to show off this, like they had like the red versions of Mirage and everybody, yeah, they were all, high quality KOs. But you could tell the difference when you get a real one. There's just something about it, you know what I'm saying? And they're showing like the transformation, how he doesn't have to, pull out. I guess he still has to pull out fists, but I guess you can unfold the arms or whatever. But that's the only thing about the proportions of Sunstreaker would never be perfect. You'll always have that like really weird look. That's why I kind of admit I do like my Legacy 5-pack Sunstreaker. But here he is next to the original Sunstreaker. And, it's not much differences, but yeah, you can see the improvements to give him the articulation. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick him up. I'm definitely going to have to pick him up. I was looking to get the RCs. I still had them on pre-order. I had to go to Hobby Link Japan. It's a long story on that. I'll get my Amazon Japan account straight. I got to get that straightened out. Maybe get another card because they swear I'm frauding them for some reason. I have good grief. I don't know why. But yeah, I guess he's holding a cloth. Why would he be holding a cloth? But when they make these pictures, hey. But yeah, it's just a good looking Sunstreaker. It's so weird and crazy to see like these G1 toys, these we called bricks. You know what I'm saying? Just like, oh yeah, just be able to do what we wish we could have had in 1984, and 85, and 86. Y'all get mad at us G1ers, but to make one thing clear, we didn't have it easy. Our toys did not do, and people say, well, we already know that. Please stop telling us what we already know by now. I don't need to hear from somebody who wasn't even there. You want to tell me about, well, they had it. We know that. Shut up. It's not what we're talking about. And there's some other people. We're talking about our era. We dealt with toys that did not articulate. Understand what we dealt with? When you look at the cartoon, you look at your toy, they damn near, a lot of them weren't the same, not even close. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's nothing to do with, but y'all get mad that we gatekeeping. No, we still have fun. We understood what we had. We were there for the beginning and you weren't. Deal with it. That's all it is. And so for us, seeing this like this, it's like, it's bananas. Like, I still have Missing Link Optimus Prime and I'm going, man, this is some voodoo magic for them to make this toy have an ab crunch. All my life, G1 Prime, he only had the articulation he had due to the transformation. You would sometimes make the legs kind of move, even though they can't really move. You see, you're like, man, if they only did this and that. And then they did it and then some. I commend Missing Link. I commend Takara for this. This is beautiful. But I gotta be reserved on this because I can just go, all over the place and just buy all of these. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We all just love toys. We love our Transformers. At the end of the day, I think Missing Link is probably one of the best things to happen. And seeing that it's happened to molds that were not available because of the fire, then that's a possibility of Mirage. There's a possibility of the Dinobots, because yes, there will never be a reissue of the G1 Dinobots if they don't have the molds. So imagine him doing Dinobots with Missing Link style articulation, and Megatron, and this and that, and Starscream, and the Seekers. Come on, we can go down the line. Soundwave, let's just go. Let's go all the way. We're actually getting these faster than those figures in Masterpiece. This is Super Robot Ed Boomer News reveals to them. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.